welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Beverly. It is so nice to see you today. Welcome all the new people. I've got new subscribers. I've reached 250 subscribers, which is amazing. So yeah, thank you everyone and welcome. I hope that you'll be commenting down below because I love getting to know people and chitty-chatting with people. I would love that. So today we're going to be talking about a course that I started on January the 1st. This course is a Heal Chronic Fatigue course, and I was given access to this course in exchange for me writing 2 blog posts and for doing these videos, but all opinions and thoughts of my own. This is definitely a self-guided study and I've been doing this on my own, so I definitely feel like yeah, this is just my own exploration of a course that I was given access to, if that makes sense. My hair, sorry, is crazy today. Anyway, so this course is basically self-guided. You can take as long as you want to take. It's separated up into 6 sections. Does that make sense? Is that English? I'm not sure, but carry on. Anyway, so you can do it over just 6 weeks. I, however, have taken 3 months to do it. So I started January the 1st. It's now April the 3rd. So I've taken about 3 months to do it, 3-4 months. I've really enjoyed this course. I will honestly say that at first, you know, when I first came across this course, and trust me, if you've got chronic illnesses and you Google your chronic illness, you will find millions of websites trying to sell you vitamins, trying to sell you lotions and potions and all sorts of things that they claim will cure you. And 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. But I was given access to this course and I thought I would do it because I wanted to know if it was for real or not. Is this for real? Is this real? Can you really cure yourself of chronic fatigue? And now 3 months later, I think, yeah, you can. I think you can. Doctors haven't got a clue when it comes to chronic illness. There's a lot of illnesses, like the big ones, you know, cancer, arthritis, etc., that have got so much funding put into them, it's unbelievable. If you want to learn more about chronic fatigue and more about doctors and how they treat us with chronic fatigue, go and watch the film Unrest. I will leave links to their website down below. Unrest is an incredible film. I have done a review of that film before. But yeah, doctors, basically there's no funding basically into chronic fatigue. People spend years in bed, unable to do anything, just lying there. Probably depressed, probably fed up, unable to do many of the things that you take for granted. And I take for granted, and thankfully I'm going to touch wood quickly, touch wood. I've never been that bad. I have had times when I've been bedridden. It's usually just for a day. That happened to me like 2 days ago, but that was because of migraine, not because of fatigue. Weird. But yeah, I have had days when I've had to just basically be in bed, and it's difficult. That one day I find myself really doubting myself and feeling like absolute rubbish. So I can't imagine how it feels to spend years in bed. And yet doctors have no answers. There's nothing. They basically think it's all in our heads. And after doing this course, I can say to a certain extent, a little bit, they're kind of right, but not in the way they're thinking. A lot of people who have chronic fatigue in whatever form care too much. They do too much. They worry too much. They take too much on themselves. They try to do too much. Their lives are run on a kind of a treadmill of depression, anxiety, and they burn out. That's what happened to me. And I think if you really look at things, really look at how this illness works, how it starts and the root of the illness is one thing, but how we react to that illness is a completely other thing. This course has really taught me that instead of just giving up and taking tablets that the doctors have given me and just staying in the house, never doing anything, and just lying there like a blob, feeling my self-worth just dwindle away, I can actually do something about it. I can use things like positive affirmations. So if my brain gets caught up in I'm not good enough, I am a lump, I don't matter, blah blah blah, I can bring it back to the present moment, use mindfulness, positivity, and affirmations are things like I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am essential, I am whatever comes to your mind, whatever you use. And by the end of this course, trust me, you'll have a bajillion affirmations that you can use constantly, because we all have negative thoughts in our heads, and negative thoughts, depression, anxiety, they all mess around with the chemistry in your brain. They mess around with the way you think, the way you react to things. Affirmations are a way of combating that and getting that self-love back that we all have when we're children. Being in the moment has been something that I've been trying to do for a long time. Mindfulness is something that's been important to me for a long time. I'm talking years. This course really just solidified for me that you do need to be in this moment. And mindfulness is, it's not just positive thinking. I've heard a lot of people say that it's just positive thinking. I can't do that, it's pointless, it's not going to do anything. It's not that. It's actually making sure that your mind doesn't drift off in a million thoughts. That with the affirmations has been a big game changer for me. Big game changer. I was trying the mindfulness, so I was like making a start. I was kind of getting there, but I wasn't fully there. The affirmations just kind of kick in right afterwards. So say for example, I'm on Instagram scrolling as you do, and I see all these beautiful people doing their beautiful things, and I think to myself, wow, I'm really ugly and fat compared to them. And my mind can then go off on a tangent about how I'm never going to get anywhere in this world, nobody's going to want to know me, I'm never going to make it on YouTube, my blogging's never going to take off because I'm too fat and ugly for anybody to want to be. Can you see where I'm going with this? It's so easy to get caught up in that spiral, triggered by something very small. You can go off on a spiral. And I find when I realise that's happening and I bring it back to the present moment, I get out of my anxiety, which is thinking about the future, and I get out of my depression, which is thinking about the past, and I come back to the here and now. I then follow that up with affirmations, and these affirmations really do kick you in the guts, and they feel weird. I'm not going to lie to you. When you start doing this course, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like you have gone insane. This woman must be crazy. Why am I standing in the mirror telling myself I'm beautiful when clearly I am not? But trust me, after a while it starts to kick in. It starts to really become something other than just looking in the mirror, feeling like an idiot and twitching about it and feeling a bit stupid. Because trust me, that's how I felt at first. Affirmations, there's something that I'd heard about. I mean, I'm Buddhist. I do yoga. Affirmations are used a lot in yoga. So you might come to the beginning of your class and you're about to start and you think of an affirmation, what you want to achieve. So it might be, my practice is going to be strong and powerful, or beautiful and inspiring, whatever. It can be anything. So I've been using affirmations, but only for like a small little thing, and now it's everything. Affirmations are just used constantly. It's just changed everything. This course has changed everything, even the way I grieved for my grandmother. And by the way, I'm really sorry that I didn't have a video out last week. It was my grandmother's funeral, so I hope you can appreciate that I just couldn't create. I didn't want to come and do a video. Yeah, looking after myself while grieving for my grandmother was very different to how I looked after myself when I grieved my grandfather 18 months ago. When he died, the bottom fell out of my world. It felt like the worst thing that could have ever happened. When my nan passed away, instead of feeling full of regret and depressed and downtrodden and just I wish, I flipped it over and was like, I'm so thankful that she was my grandmother. I'm so thankful that I had so long with her. I am so lucky. And I just flipped it around. And I didn't cry that much. Like, obviously I cried, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad as before. And that's not because I love my nan less than my granddad, or because I'm really me now. No, it was more like I just felt really grateful. I felt thankful, and I felt like, yeah, I was the best granddaughter I could be. We had the best relationship. Me and my grandmother were so close, and it just felt so lovely to be loved by this woman who taught me so much. And even when I cried, I didn't keep crying for hours and hours. I just let the emotion out, let it be what it was, appreciated that moment and moved on. This course has really bolstered my faith in Buddhism. It's really helped me to cling on to Jesus, because I'm a Christian as well. And it's helped me to just really look after myself better and appreciate myself better, appreciate the things that I have rather than wanting. It's made me think about what I eat a lot more as well. There's a lot in there about nutrition and not just what you eat, although that is obviously a big part of it. It's also like how much sunlight you're getting. Are you getting enough fresh air? I mean, I'm housebound basically. I only go out if I've got to go to the hospital, and occasionally me and my husband will go out somewhere, maybe in a wheelchair, or if I'm not walking that much, I will walk it. But generally speaking, most of my time is spent in the house. Now spring is here and it's a really sunny day, as you can tell. I'm using natural light today. Taking the dog out, getting out in nature, going for a walk, thinking about first thing in the morning, sticking your head out and just filling your lungs up with fresh air instead of that stagnant air that you've been breathing all night. And just really taking time to think about your day, plan the day out and be in the moment a lot more. I have found that I am really interested in nutrition now. It's something that I've always been like, oh, I bet how I eat matters, and I've always tried to eat healthily. But now I eat 3 meals a day, and I think about those meals. I think about what I'm going to be eating. I check the ingredients. I changed, like I love peanut butter, and instead of having like some pat or whatever, which if you read the ingredients, there is so much rubbish in most of them, I flipped it around and now I use one, I think they're called Earth Nature or something like that. But either way, it's just literally a jar of peanuts with a little bit of oil in and some salt. That's all the ingredients are. So it's thinking about what I'm eating. If I buy something, I check the ingredients. I check it's not full of E numbers and rubbish and sugars, and I've reduced the amount of sugars that I'm eating, and I've reduced all of these things because I want to be as healthy as I can be. taking that to the next level as I move forward, because this course is really just an introduction to how to treat your body better. I didn't think in 6 weeks, okay, I'm going to be cured. That's it. If you come into this course thinking that, then you are going to be disappointed. It's a lot of work. I really didn't think that it would be this much work. I honestly just thought it was going to be a course I'll try and then I'll do a little review and then that's it. But I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about healthy eating because I'm starting out on a new journey, and I hope you'll all come with me as I move forward, because I'm going to be reading books about nutrition, and I'm going to be reading about how to get myself well, instead of just, because doctors tend to just treat your symptoms. So I'm on a lot of medication for pain, which, to be honest, I'm still in pain. I'm in a lot of pain today as well. I'm not moving around much. My back is extremely painful. So they just throw painkillers at you, or they just throw steroids at you, or whatever. It's like putting they just give you a plaster or a band-aid, I think they call it in America. Stick that on and you'll be fine. Carry on. But I'm really going to start looking into my nutrition, what I'm eating, how I'm eating. My husband is like coming around to the whole thing as well, so that'll make life a lot easier. And we just want to be as healthy as we can be. We're tired of being tired, and if you're sick of being sick, like me, then start researching, start reading. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will put links down below. They're always in my description anyway, to that and my blog. Because I will be putting what I'm reading on there. Because I want this to be a journey. I want this to be the start of something. I love the course because the woman who runs it is really passionate about it, and she has this great little Facebook group that you get invited to once you join, and then once you're in there you can ask questions, you can get advice, you can start talking about things, and I've really found that to be a really nice little hub. I think it's going to grow as the course grows. At the moment there's only a few people in there, and not everybody chats, which is fair enough, but I definitely think as it grows it's going to become a great resource for people. And I think she's working on the website and everything at the moment, and they're going to relaunch soon, so I will do a video about that when that happens. Just generally though, this course it's a life changer. It really is. And I think even if people are well, they should be doing this course. Everyone should do this course. It shouldn't just be heal chronic fatigue. It should be heal your life. Let's get back to the basics and sort our heads out, because I mean, how many of you right now are listening to me and scrolling on your phone? Multitasking is something that people have just started doing. We all have our iPhone out the minute we've just sat down. Instead of taking time to just rest and recuperate, we've got our phones out. We're online till like the minute we go to sleep. That's really bad for us. We don't have salt lamps everywhere that purify our air. We don't drink enough water. All these things are covered in this course. If you want to heal yourself and get well, improve your health yourself, not just rely on tablets from doctors, do this course. It's not just for fatigue. I feel better. My pain has been better because I've looked into ways to make it better, and it's been like, oh, take turmeric and magnesium. I've added those in, and now my pain has lessened, generally speaking. Not completely, because obviously I'm in pain today, but that's weather related kind of. So definitely makes you think more about your illness as a whole, your body as a whole, body, mind and soul, bringing it all together. She talks a lot about Buddhism, about Chinese medicine, just getting out of this Western thing of keep going until you get sick, and then when you get sick, just take some tablets and then keep going. That is just not looking after ourselves, and we need to stop now. Stop it. Just stop. I really hope that you all will at least go and look at the website. I will leave a link down below. This course is amazing. Please share, like, do all the things, because word needs to get out about this course. It's amazing, and I feel so much better. If you go to the playlist, I will leave a link to the playlist down below. If you watch the first video and compare it to how I am now, there's a big difference. Yeah, there's a big difference in me. I've got my zest is coming back, my excitement about life, but not in an unhealthy way, because excitement can actually make you feel worse. Contentment, being happy in my life, contented in my life, thankful for my life, those are the things that are making me feel better. And changing up my diet, changing the way I treat my body is changing everything. And I'm so grateful that I was given the chance to try this. I hope you all will go and give it a look, at least give it a try. She does have like a little taster for free that you can do of the course. So if you're like, I don't know, shall I, shan't I? Just go and give it a go. Just go and give it a try. You know, what have you got to lose? You can be stuck here as you are now, or you can give it a go and maybe feel a bit better. So yeah, I hope you will subscribe to me, ring that little bell so you always know when I subscribe, because I am going to be delving more into nutrition, delving more into my diet. I'm going to be doing some like what I eat in a days and all that kind of malarkey as I move forward, because I want to learn how to feed myself and how to be a healthy individual. And that will improve my mood and will improve my life, hopefully. No, it will. It will. It already has. So I have no doubts. You guys are amazing. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like this video if you like this content. Check out playlist, check out the website, check out Unrest, the video. All the links will be down below. And that's it. So, yeah. Let me know down below if you would do this course, if you are doing this course, if you've joined in because of me, or if you're thinking about it. Get chatting, ask me any questions you want about the course. I will answer them either in the comments, or if I get a lot of questions about the course, I will do a Q&A video about it. But yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Bye!